as we are into this first map, and what did I say? Friday gets that first blood as a we could also take out Grills. Two dead for Manchester. I believe his name straps are wrong at the top. And yeah, 4 dead for Manchester, and London will pick up the ball here.
Yeah, really good start already from the side of London Legion. As you can see, Wham Bam putting some shots down towards C, and you can see Neb being really aggressive already towards that C area, and that has now opened up the opportunity for Wham Bam to get his hands on that camouflage, and already a 10-point lead here for London Legion. We're going to have to get those team names, I think, swapped around at the top. I think it is. You can see on the top left of your screen, those are the players on the side of London Legion. They already have found themselves a 10-point lead here off the start, and with red gun in hand, this could be a difficult start here for this Manchester Covenant roster.
Ball drop. Enemy has the ball.
We do have a fight towards here on the pink side as Rails gets taken out by Wabam and looks to take out YZB on sitting on top C. Does have the Stalker rifle in hand. Never mind, doesn't. Thought he did. Yeah, you just look at London just racking up that time on the oddball. 40 seconds uncontested, it seems, as Wabam might be in trouble. There might be a bit of a trade situation, but never mind. Wabam has Theo's back. As already 50 points uncontested. Ned finds a sticky. As this is looking to be one side of the fair in round 1. Neb it does get up by a disruptor earlier, so we've got some GAs being broken. Bam's just locking down this cafe side, and Neb does have camo, has the disruptor, his favorite weapon on this map, and just picks up the bulldog. And yeah, this is I don't know about you, Carter, but GAs are off the window, it seems.
Yeah, I think it was, I could be mistaken, I think it might have been YZB that was the first person to break the GAs, but I mean, you know, we talk about GAs, right? I think that's something that a lot of the more kind of experienced, kind of veteran players of the comp scene might be a bit more familiar with, but I think for some of these players, maybe on the Manchester Covenant team, they might not be players that maybe, you know, keep up with competitive Halo week in, week out, so, you know, they might not even be aware of the GAs, so I wouldn't put too much shame on them for maybe not realizing which guns a GA by the comp scene, but I think, to be honest, looking at how that round 1 went, I think it was 100-0 in the end. I don't think it matters if you put sniper rifles in their hands, to be honest. I think it looks like this could be a bit of a kind of golfing class potentially between these two teams, as you're seeing already. Nebula's 8-1 in this game. Wabam is still yet to die in this game, as we'll say though, 1 point on the board for Manchester Covenant on the oddball, so, you know, that could be a bit of a moral victory, but I think based off how that first round went, it's looking like a pretty routine game so far for London Legioners. Wabam has found himself the camo and the bulldog as well. He gets the kill. That extends his kill count to 9-0 in this game. Only 1 kill away from a killing frenzy already. And hopefully Manchester Covenant, you know, I'm not trying to be too biased as a commentator, but I would like to see them maybe start racking up a few kills, maybe start thinking about getting some points on the board. But when you've got players like Wabam just putting up the slays they are, it's going to be so difficult to get that OBJ work done, as it was just 4 dead there for a moment for Manchester, and it is going to be London Legion continuing to score.
Yeah, as he did pick up that killing frenzy, or unofficial killing frenzy. It's on a killing spree. Picks up a double with the pick onto Grills here, and I mean, I think this is the first time in my time playing and watching Halo Infinite I've seen someone with triple digit ejector time. So if that isn't a testament to how the series potentially might go, I don't know what is, because this is just domination.
Enemy has the ball.
As yeah, Manchester getting outslayed here. Ned picks up the bulldog. 3 shots left in it. Might just hunt at Grills here with a shotgun, and does so as I speak it into existence. Now, Theo does get taken up by YCB up in that driveway area, as Ned will pick up the next camo. Does get tagged by that frag grenade. Has some sight lines on these players. Just take out 1. Gets 2. Gets 3. Where's his overkill? He's gonna want it. So put it on a platter for him. As Grills, it does get taken out for the unofficial overkill. As Yeah, London Legion just showing
Enemy has
why
the ball.
they are the
Enemy
top
team
dog as of
winning
week one. As Ned goes on a killing spree, he's looking for his 6th kill in this streak.
Enemy
Let's
has
get
the
some help
ball.
from Theo. And I think this is just going to be over in about 10
Enemy
seconds.
has the ball.
What do you think, Alcastle?
Yeah, I mean, this has been a really, really dominant performance from London Legion. I mean, you got to say the slays, the OBJ efficiency. I mean, YZB is able to get the 1v1 win onto Neb, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough as London Legion 200s, I think, to probably 2 in the end in terms of score, 2-0 in the rounds, and that is going to be a dominant game 1 victory from London Legion. Yeah, I think when you're looking at this Manchester team, I think I'm really looking at Grills here to try to drag his team up the kind of scoreboard a bit and get him into that maybe 20-30 kill ranges. I think Grills is definitely one of those players where he has the potential to keep up with all these players in London Legion. But of course, as I say that, the commentator curse does come in and Grills gets instantly shredded at the start of this game as Nebula's found himself to shock rifle and he is just hunting these players down. He is just charging at these players on Manchester Covenant as it is already a 4-0 start here. London Legion as kill does go down though on the side of Manchester Covenant, looking for their second as Grills has found himself located towards the silo area. Nebula here coming under a little bit of pressure, but does expertly reposition, staying alive on this one shot. The help comes in from Wabam, and that is a really good bait and switch from the side of London Legion. And already this game starting to reflect a little bit of the last game, as it's already 9-1 on the side of London Legion. And sometimes you can see teams slow these games down when it comes to Slayers and elect to kind of let the enemy come to them, but it looks like London Legion got no idea of doing that as they're continuing to push the pace here.
As Ned just pick up the killing spree with that double kill. That's what the thrust is. As yeah, just once again, just they just have no idea of slowing down. I think that's kind of how they're gonna want to play it, right? Like, they know they have the superior skill. As Ned finally does get taken down. Which is that's a small victory there, but Manchester. Grills does find a kill onto Theo here on that gold ledge, but does taken up by the rest of London. As yeah, just what more is to say really? It's just that superior team players. If you saw that earlier when Neb had the shock rifle, he just has that support around him. So he posted up and have his team just cover him if he does something stupid.
Yeah, but Manchester Covenant have started to put a few kills together here in these kind of last few moments. As you can see now, the push coming in towards the loop, the 1v1 with Friday, but no, do they get taken down as Friday does find the kill, able to stay alive though, but Manchester Covenant putting some more kills together and already nearly at double digits in this game. The 1v1 does go down between Nebula and Grills. Grills is taken down and you see the support now coming in to clean up, but no, once again, incredible teamwork for London Legion as kind of just running around in pairs at the moment, catching these Manchester Covenant players by themselves, and that is going to be a big help when it comes to racking up these kills. But 12 kill lead here, London Legion. Once again, Neb 8-3, Wabam 7-2. You've got to say they're maybe the two standout players when it comes to the slaying department, this London Legion roster, and they are just continuing to build on this lead.
As shock rifle does spawn in 4 seconds on our timer here, as they are, yep, as the announcer said, halfway to victory. So Manchester have hit the double digits, and Grills does pick up the shock rifle here, but it doesn't matter as he falls. Overwatch Friday will pick up OTB, and the shock is in the hands of Wabam. We saw that last Solitude Slayer, that was also Solitude King of the Hill they played last week, where Ned falls, Wabam will pick it up, and let's see him do it again here as lands the body shot, doesn't manage to get the kill here as he will be taken up with Grills. Friday gets taken out on that top S4, and shock rifle is in the hands of Grills as that's finally a kill over to London Legion. They had a bit of a stretch of no kills, but yeah, I mean, look at the outplay. I mean, Dust and Nest apparently just don't matter to Neb as he will just rip YZB's face off, and I think Manchester might be in a little bit of trouble here, outcasted.
Yeah, I think London Legion just seems to kind of be cruising towards victory in this game. But I will say, I think it's nice to see some more slays on the side of Manchester Covenant, at least compared to that last game. I think, I spoke about Grills being the player that I was definitely looking out for to, start building up a few kills and building a bit of confidence for this Manchester team. And, he's already found.
Nope.
I think losing this game, maybe a kind of a slight improvement on the last game, at least in terms of performance level from Manchester Covenant. And like we say, obviously we're trying to call this one kind of evenly down the line as much as we can, but I think it's safe to say that London Legion are going to be heavy favourites heading into this series. And I think, like I say, when it comes to thinking about who's going to win, who's going to lose, I think it's fairly evident at this point that London Legion looking like they're kind of heavy favourites. But I think, from London Legion's point of view, right, even though they might be confident they're going to win this series, there's also the question of, how are you going to win the series? Can you really, win this game so kind of dominantly that you build a bit of confidence heading into the next one? Because sometimes when you are a favourite in a series, if maybe you struggle a little bit more than you expected, even despite getting the victory, it can, sometimes knock your confidence levels just a little bit. But I think to be honest, London Legion, it looks like they're showing full respect to this Manchester roster. They're playing at the kind of full capacity. They're continuing to keep the teamwork going, playing smart Halo, and only 3 kills away now from closing out this game. I think I predicted 21 kills if I'm not mistaken for Manchester Covenant, so I just need Manchester to find 2 more kills, please. My prediction could be correct. If they find 1, they just need 1 more kill for my prediction to be correct. They need to find 1, please, someone on Manchester Covenant, can you find a kill? There's a big 1v1, they need to win it. Here comes the help. No, so close. I was so close. I was only 1 off, but yeah, London Legion, 50-20. They take game 2 and already 2-0 up in this series.
There is a 3 down from Manchester, and I don't know if the overshield's been picked up yet, but Theo with a triple does get taken up by Grills off spawn, as I believe Neb might be looking for this overshield top mid. Isn't there? Grills in P1 looks to be in trouble, as it's Bam with the overshield actually. So we will look to see him march across as he looks to just take the head off of YZB. Has Grills right in front of him. Did he land stick? He didn't. And does get taken out by Grills. This is actually somewhat crucial, as there is a flag run by London Legion. If Grills just gets the 5-shot perfect onto a Friday on P2, is in trouble. Is looking to try and defend this flag. He does take out Theo, but the flag's just put in by Ned, and this might just be the beginning of the end for Manchester here.
Yeah, like you said, it's a good kind of effort there from Grills to lay that flag as much as he could, and he did put up some good kills in the process. But I mean, like we spoke about, the OBJ efficiency from London Legion already looking fairly strong in this game, as they were able to secure that first flag in about a minute's time here. You can see Nebula, though, surprised that he did run into 3 of those players, does do a good job here to relocate towards R1. He's going to be playing his life here as he does get the flank and the good timing on YBZ. He's going to be taken down, as you can see, with Bam running that flag as well. So really, really efficient work here from London Legion as they're continuing to keep these flags on the move. They're almost running a bit of a relay race here on this car side of the map, as it is now going to be a 2-0 lead already for London Legion in this game.
As I have to say that was very greedy of Neb to just run into 3 players in that top util. As he does pick up the next overshield here. There is a 3 dead momentarily for Manchester as spawners are up. But this flag is just going to get relayed across. I mean, it's like I said, it's the relay race, and London Legion just seem to be winning it. As Neb with the overshield here, it's lost a little bit left. We'll just run this into their base. As I think this map's just kind of playing out how I thought it would. In that London Legion will just have members posted up into the Manchester side of the map, as Neb just does get taken out finally. But once again, just going back to how things have been played, it's that relay race, right? Of just have members posted up, get a couple picks into a flagpole. As there was a flag run attempt by Manchester, it does get stopped. As Bam just finds the 5-shot perfect onto Hyonk, does get taken up by Grills, and this game might slow down for a little bit here.
Yeah, London Legion, like you said, done a really good job so far being efficient with that objective, keeping those flags consistently on the move, but seems like things just slowed down here for a moment as London looking to find that kind of opening pick as it is going to be handed to them. A nice 2v1 there on the player and a huge with a free shot beat down from Theo as well. Makes it 3 down, make it 4 down yet again for this Manchester Covenant team. And that's going to open up a perfect opportunity for London Legion to get that 4th flag on the move. You can see the spawns coming in for Manchester towards the fridge side. Some really good shots from Theo and the rest of this London Legion team to trap those spawners, put down some pressure. That's basically going to open up a free flag run here for, I think it's, I'm not sure he's quite run that flag. I think it's Friday he's got that flag on the move. As there is now going to be the 4th flag going in. It's killing frenzy as well for Theo. It just seems like everything's going right on the London Legion roster, and it is now only 1 flag cap away from winning the series.
Got the next flag running as Theo will pick up a double. Might get stopped there by Hyung, but it does have the help here as Neb will just look to run the next flag in. And you know, we were talking about how cleanly will London you know, win this match. It seems to be a 5-0 sweep on this Aquarius as they will take this map 3, taking the series win and posting themselves up in that to potentially play Leeds.